Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Keeping Up with the Nerds. My name is Bryan.
Rene.
And we're here covering LA Comic Con. You may be asking yourself, where's the skit in all this, right? You guys can't start a Keeping Up with the Nerds podcast without a skit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's no skit because we're here at the convention.
Got no time for skits.
We got none. Actually, where's Nick? Is he over there? I told you, the next time he steps out, you need to keep it...
Guys, there was so much stuff here. Oh my God. What?
We're not here for fun.
Yeah,
What does this say? What does this say? What does this badge say?
Keep spending money. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm done. Start the podcast. Start it. Recording at 12920 Philadelphia Street, Whittier, California at Undercity Comics. Keeping Up with the Nerds presents issue 176. My name is Bryan.
Nick.
Rene.
And welcome to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, the nerds are back. It's just the three of us. Woo!
That's not to say we didn't love our
Yeah,
monthly
we
guests.
loved our guests. All of our guests, but we're exhausted.
Yeah. I think what doesn't help is that after a month of guests, we have LA Comic Con.
Yeah, we had Comic-Con,
Yeah.
like, directly
Grind's not
after.
done yet, dudes.
Nope.
Grind's not done, boys.
That's right. Brian's never done.
That's never done, dude.
Yeah.
What's sleep?
Oh,
Sleep?
did you say grind?
Grind, yeah.
Oh, I think you said Brian. I was like, that's right. Brian is never done.
What the? Time to open this baby up.
Hell yeah, we're gonna relax today
We're gonna-
It's
because
time to unwind.
No, don't show that.
Wow.
It says cools.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
What? I'm drinking Vicky.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking Model.
Model.
Mine's actually called Vicky.
Cheers, guys. Cheers to a successful guest month of guests, LA Comic Con
can't
and
touch you.
Whittier Comic Fest. We're
Ah.
gonna be talking about all three of them, two of them.
Yeah, we already talked about Fest
Did we? No, we haven't. When?
right before the month of gifts. We had one episode right before the month. We talked about it a little bit.
Is that true?
I think we did. Yeah.
No, we had Eric in between.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. We didn't talk about Whittier Comic Fest.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
Was that
dummy.
in the middle?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it was. It
Yeah,
was in
'cause
November.
when you
it
came
was
back,
November
yeah, it was
18th,
month
huh?
of guests. Yeah.
Wow, November 18th. That's right.
Welcome back to the real
my
world,
God.
baby.
Man, I'm
How
still
do you
in,
feel, dude?
I'm still in Florida.
Yeah, I know you're still in Florida time.
I'm still in Florida. Dude. I last month I finally took a vacation. I don't take vacations, and I finally did. So that's great.
Pat on the back, dude.
Thank you.
You want
That
to?
was nice.
Good job, dude. You took a vacation. You know how to take care of yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of which, also taking care of myself. Yesterday was my birthday.
Ah! Nick
As
is
of right
finally
now,
75 years old. ladies and
30.
gentlemen.
I'm
75.
31,
Happy birthday.
and just so that way we can kind of get it out of the way at the very beginning.
Oh, are you doing the thing?
Yeah, but
The
just
thing that
All
you
right,
said.
let's do it. Yeah.
just so that way we can kind of get it out because it's gonna take a little.
You said 20 minutes.
It's gonna take a while.
How's it? What do you have things?
I have the things for it.
You have things.
Yes.
This requires props.
This
Yes.
is very secretive.
Okay,
These bins.
well,
Nobody
before-
knows what I'm about
Yeah,
to do.
no one knows. And
You do your thing. I'm gonna get it ready. It's underneath me. You do you. Okay.
that
You ready?
doesn't sound right. It's underneath me. What's underneath you? Check under your chairs.
Listen,
All right,
That thing
Oprah.
is underneath me.
I know. Listen, I have to
Right.
unzip. You do you.
No.
I'll be back.
Guys, check out keepingupwiththenerds.com for all the up-to-date information. Check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, X.com. check out our YouTube channel so you guys can see all the interviews that we had for LA Comic-Con and Whittier Comic Fest, which should be up soon. Eric, I swear to you, it's gonna happen. It's there. It's just we have like a long list of stuff,
There was
and
there was so much stuff.
We still love you, Eric. We're
Yeah,
gonna do what
no,
we're gonna
we're
do.
coming back.
it's not
for
that
it.
we
We're
don't
wrapping back
love
around.
Whittier Comic Fest. We do. So we'll talk about it because surprise twist is gonna happen about Whittier Comic Fest and LA Comic Con in the later talks. But yeah, check out our YouTube channel. Go subscribe, like the video. To our 9 subscribers, thank you so much for joining and subscribing the last week. We appreciate you guys. And if you guys are new to the show, welcome.
And
This is-
sorry.
Well, he's sorry. I'm sorry for Nick's behavior throughout the whole show. And audio platforms, Apple
Yeah.
Podcasts, Spotify, and Podbean.
Yes.
Soon to be YouTube Music as soon as I figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, what do you have for us?
So
It was nice knowing you, Rene.
I got to put this down
I
here.
don't know what he's going to
Okay, so my brother decided to get me a gift,
Yeah?
and I wanted to share the gift with you and our viewers.
Is it edible?
No,
No.
I mean you can lick it.
No.
Don't
I don't want to lick it.
lick it. That'd
Do
be
we have to
weird.
censor it? Like, what-
Yeah, it's a giant.
No,
it's-
please don't.
it's
We
so-
said no editing.
Yeah, only a little bit of editing.
No editing.
It's only a little
Nick.
bit. Don't
Nicholas.
you worry. It's nothing.
Oh, I just saw
Why did
it.
you?
Because.
Edit.
Oh,
That's his fault.
I
That
just
isn't even
saw
me.
it, yeah.
Why did you have to?
Guys, do you know what this is?
It's a box.
No, it's a Riddler's box.
Bruh, hold up.
This is like an escape room in a box.
Hold up.
I saw this, dude. It's dope.
So my brother got it for my birthday.
So we gotta solve this?
So this is a Riddler's box
Uh-huh.
that comes. The reason why I didn't want you guys to see what I brought is because it came in this nifty little.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It came in this. It's called the Riddler's Puzzle Box,
Yeah.
and it's by Edward Nygma.
So let me
So,
get this straight.
how
Have you
far-
solved this?
Yeah, have
I have solved it.
Okay.
So we have to solve it.
So you can actually reset it, put everything back, and then have people solve it.
So you
as a
want
fun
us
thing.
to solve it.
I want you guys to solve
Where's the
it.
black light?
So when does
It does not come with a black light. I thought that was weird. It does not come with a black
Do you know how
light.
to
Do you know
solve
how
it?
to solve it?
No, I saw a feature that you have to solve. You need a black light.
If you use a black light, more things show up
Yeah.
on it. I don't personally have a black light, and I didn't have time because Justin gave it to me at midnight last night. To go get a black light.
Good to know
You
that
can
Nick
still
has a black
solve
light.
it. You can solve it without a black light.
Okay.
That's
Because I
cool.
solved it without a black
So
light.
you're giving us 20 minutes to solve this case.
Yes, before I just
And
solve
if
it
we
for you.
don't,
And if
then
you
we
don't,
die.
you have to chug your beer.
Oh.
It's not beer.
It's model.
Happy water.
You have to chug your model.
That's not. It's happy water.
All right,
Right.
so-
why can't
Because
it
we
be-
can't, dude. We
So,
can't.
why?
You too.
Here's-
All right. That's
here's,
why.
Here's my
We
thing.
are
Who-
30-year-old adults.
Who would like to take charge of this?
Between Renee and I.
Between Renee and you, who would like to push buttons?
You're basically saying who would like to destroy the friendship.
exactly.
Renee, you want
You
to
want
take charge, dude?
to
I'll
take
take
it?
charge,
All
yeah.
right. Do you know how to
You're,
start
you're
it?
more of the Batman
No,
fan.
I know like features in it. I know
Oh,
you
this is
have
why
to,
you
like,
need to watch the YouTube
you have to
version
like
of the
lift.
show.
No.
Yeah,
That's
that
not.
was
That's not how you
box.
start.
No?
Keep looking.
There's number pads.
Is that a clue?
No.
Oh.
I thought so too.
Oh, this is fun.
Right? Oh wait, I think.
Wait, how many? There's a number pad.
Oh wait, I just pushed something in some. Oh.
Oh, what did you do?
Ah!
Oh, first
I
clue?
pushed, yeah, I pushed one of these and this popped out.
Okay. Type in 69. Oh, type in 8008.
8008.
Type it, dude. See what happens.
No, hold on.
Did 0 click? I was
What's
joking.
8? The 0 clicked.
Bro, I was just joking.
Okay, the thing you have right here,
Yeah.
that's your next clue.
Okay.
So use
No,
this.
no, don't tell us. Don't tell us.
All right.
Don't tell us.
wait, isn't like
Is that a magnet?
yeah? I forgot. One of these things was like a.
Can I try something real quick?
Yeah, here.
Let's see. What is this
I
actually a
remember
magnet?
seeing the video and I was like,
Yeah,
I was like, I would never.
is your face magnetic?
I would
Is
never-
that what you tried?
I would never get past like this first two.
Give me a hammer.
No, this is
But that's
too cool.
so fun though.
It's on the top.
Well, okay, so where can you get that?
Best Buy.
Really?
It was there. It was on sale at Best Buy.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Oh crap. 9-0. That's 9 minutes.
Ironically, it's not me.
Yeah.
He's just super excited, dude. He's super excited.
It's on the top. It's on the top.
What'd you do?
I just did this. First one I did. It comes off, and then you have to like move. Can't you move stuff around? Oh.
To do what?
I'm so good.
Really don't get me, dude.
Yeah. Ooh, what? Is that a batarang?
Yeah, it's a piece to a batarang.
I didn't get to see how, like, what. Oh, is that what you do? You get to open it and then.
It has 3 parts to it.
Oh, that's so cool.
All right, I want to try again.
Okay, here you want to read the clue?
Yeah,
there's
It has clues inside.
What
That's
does the
so
Riddler
cool.
want?
It has clues inside. Read your clues.
All right, so this is
Huh.
a
Isn't it
piece
fun?
of Gotham
cool?
City
Felt like
Gazette.
It felt like Batman.
Mystery Crusader thwarts murder. Investigators combed through evidence surrounding the stabbing murder of Lambert, the Chemical King. What was uncovered was a number of mysterious links to the Apex Chemical Corporations at that's cut off, vigilante being dubbed the Batman. The incident involved Apex partners Paul Rogers, Alfred Stryker, and the assistant named Jenkins. The assistant Jenkins is being accused of locking Paul Rogers within nothing else.
How long
On the
did it
back
take
it
you to
says,
figure it out?
to open the vault, you must
About
have
20
the
minutes.
heart dial the year when the bat got his start. To open the vault, you must have the heart dial the year when the
So, here you go.
Batman got his start. I also have a greeting card. Welcome, friends, to your very own puzzle box made by me, the Riddler. To continue to phone some friends, forget the bats, call the birds and the cats, and start with your oldest friend first. Success is just a few clicks away.
Do you have to know comic knowledge?
No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
Everything that you need to know
It's on the box.
is on the box.
Okay.
I'm just saying, dude.
You already have the clues to open not only the keypad but also the vault.
Oh.
1939, baby. Nothing. I thought you were supposed to press the pound.
Real quick, read the newspaper again. What did it say? It opened.
Mystery Crusader Thor.
No. What did it say? It opened.
The vault.
Turn it around.
Dial the year was this vault.
Oh.
But then what are the 3 numbers? 1939?
Try it.
Is it like left, right, left?
Here, let me see
Forget
the.
how to open this thing.
Let me see
here.
the. Watch out. Let me see
No,
the
you
newspaper.
want me to figure this out.
Let me see the newspaper, so I can give it to Rene.
Oh, wait a minute. 1939, 27, 1939,
What's the year the bat got its start?
1939.
Is there anything else that's highlighted on that?
A star.
Is there another color on the year?
Yeah, red. 19 and 39. But I need another number. So 19. Crap, I forgot how to open up a box. Like, I forgot to do how to work a dial. 39.
Try it. Just make sure you're trying to open. Make sure you're trying to open it. Like pull it as you're doing it.
Nope. You gotta start this over. I'm telling you, dude. Hammer. It solves so many problems. 19. Oh! I don't know what I did, but
What?
I did it.
Oh, what'd you?
I spun it,
Mhm.
and it worked. The Riddler's no match for me, dude. So
Except for the moment where he's like, I need a hammer.
dude, this is a heavy battering, dude.
Yeah. Let's see. All
There you go.
right. So we're like.
And there's another
How
clue.
many pieces?
There's 3.
There's 2. Oh, so we need
So there's one more. One more
Okay,
piece.
That seems kind of fun. It's not gonna take long.
That's why I said you need like 20 minutes.
Oh, it's a Wayne Industries card, dude.
Ooh.
But hang on, what does this say? What does this note say? To line up the keys to success to claim your prize.
I feel like I'm not doing it right.
Wait, Lucius Fox
I see.
and Bruce Wayne. Which one do you want, dude? This is the prize. We don't get the battering. Screw it. We just get the ID badges.
What about the battering?
No, it's
I
fine.
want to put a red
mine.
on.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
wait a minute. Look, if you combine them both, the question mark becomes a question mark.
I'm just letting you know you're not on camera.
Let me
Look
see
at
the
that,
box.
dude.
So what does the?
Here, I'll give you both these clues here. Since Nick took away the...
Here, give
The
him
thing.
the. Yeah.
You want to play with it?
Yeah, I want to play with it, dude. Is it sharp?
Nah,
It's a
just
little
heavy.
pointy.
It's just heavy.
It's pointy.
You want
should
the
give him the key
cards?
cards.
You want the key cards?
Yeah.
Give him the key
give him
cards.
You can do the next part.
Okay.
Dude, is this an actual battering that he uses to kill people?
Yes. I'm just letting you know right now, with the things that you have on you, you can open the third part.
Dude, okay, here's what you do. You grab the battering and then you bang it, dude, and that's it.
What just?
Okay.
So that came out.
So it loosened it. So that means you unlocked something.
Okay. What did I unlock?
So now you just need the keypad.
Freedom.
How do we do the keypad?
Oh, this one?
1939.
1939? No. I heard. I could.
Boob.
No.
Was there any other clues, or was that it?
You have one more clue and it's in your hand.
Is it this?
It's in that hand.
Oh, it's in this one.
It was in the other hand.
Staring at you. I'll give you another minute.
Okay. Oh.
Oh. What? What does the Riddler say, dude?
3, 6, 9, 4. 3, 6, 9, 4. 3, 6, 9, 4. Oh, this is dope.
Hey!
Hey, we finished it. Yeah, go ahead, take it. It's
We
yours.
finished it?
Yeah, that's it.
So is this ours?
No, it's mine.
It's his. We basically got it back for him.
Yeah, I put it back in for you.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do with it?
What am I gonna do with it? I'm gonna
Justice.
justice.
It's justice.
Serve justice.
Yeah.
This
so
is really fun.
so then once you finish opening it and everything like
You get
that,
tear gas.
you get this.
Congratulations.
So it says, you
Yeah,
solved
freaking
all my
nerd.
riddles. Well done and congrats. Bully for you, you're as smart as the bat. Though the game is now over, this isn't the end. Put everything back and challenge a friend.
That's dumb.
That's what Nick did.
Yeah, that's what I
Put
did.
it all back together and see what happens. Make
Yeah,
your friends angry.
If you want instructions of how to reset it, you just go ahead and
Yeah.
QR code. That's dope. Oh, this is so cool. This is a good payoff.
So
Honestly,
how much was the box?
It was 90.
For that?
He said.
Let me see. Dude, I can make a better one.
A better battering?
No.
Riddler box?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You couldn't.
I just
Don't-
have to do what Saw
Stop
did.
lying.
That was
Stop.
fun, honestly.
That was a lot of fun,
That
right?
was really
It's
fun.
cool.
It was great.
Yeah.
Now
It's really cool.
The
Yeah.
question is,
Now I didn't have somebody on the side going, "No, you're doing it wrong."
Yeah. it's true.
so now the question
I
is,
didn't have
does
that
this
luxury.
battering work?
Yeah, I didn't have that luxury. What?
Throw it.
That's
No,
his.
we're not gonna
Okay,
throw it.
Throw it.
Okay, give me it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Throw it.
No!
Not me.
Let me.
Well,
No.
thank you for sharing your gift, Nick.
No
Yeah, it was really
problem.
fun.
Yeah,
That's
man.
cool.
Great.
I saw it, and the first thing I thought was, this would be hilarious to watch you guys try to do.
If you wouldn't have said anything, maybe we would have figured it out on our own.
No,
Renee
you
seemed-
struggle.
Well,
Rene
I don't have
seemed to-
$90 to shell out for that.
That's pretty.
I mean,
good,
I
though.
want it. Don't
But-
get me wrong.
I thought it was cool though, because then you can like set it up, do everything like that, and
Have it as a cool display.
I don't have a sibling that loves me that much.
but yeah.
That-
So I thought it was really sick.
I think what's
it's
interesting
really
for
cool.
me more than anything are those badges.
These are really cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
I love
Lucius
this.
Fox and
Like
Bruce
this is
Wayne.
super sick. I
It says
love
Lucius
this.
Fox is what, president and
It says Fox. Lucius Fox is president and CEO,
what's Bruce Wayne?
owner. Like he owns the company. Lucius Fox manages and does everything else.
Doesn't the CEO own the company or not necessarily?
Not necessarily. Stockholders.
What if I was just like, shh?
No.
No!
I'm telling you, dude, the
just-
Joker didn't think this through. Just
the
you
Riddler.
can't lock it. What was the code on the actual
39.
You just had to spin it until it hit 39?
Yes. Because
Oh.
on the thing, on the newspaper thing,
Uh-huh.
the 39 is highlighted.
Oh, I was used to like, because I saw it as a dial. Yeah, I saw that.
So the 39 is the only thing that's highlighted on it.
Why is the star also
okay.
highlighted?
Because he's mean? I don't know.
Because he's mean, because he's a
I
jerk.
mean, there's clues to also throw you off.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's why. So that
sure.
way you're wasting time going like, well, it's not 19.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was.
That brings us to the end of the show. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah, thank you
Shit.
guys for watching
That
this
was
video.
it. Imagine. No, so
That's all we did.
How many nerds did it take to open a Riddler box? One and a half.
3.
Yeah. Now it's reset.
Do it again.
I now that I knew how to do it, I can do it pretty
Where's
fast.
your battering?
Huh? Sure.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you disassemble it and put it back in?
No, I haven't decided to do that.
The reward is.
I was
going
gonna
to
keep
it
it
along
out.
the way.
Right? That's the real reward.
It's the real.
I don't
reward.
want this. It's like- you imagine like a kid.
Oh man, do we guys?
Mom,
do
you
we
got me a
have-
battering?
Right?
I wanted Batman.
Do we have a
But
show
you
for
are
you
Batman
guys?
when you solve the puzzle. No! Like, I wanted a PC so I
Speaking
can play
of-
the Batman.
Speaking of terrible parents, we
Oh, no one was
We
talking
met-
about terrible parents.
Right? But hold on, this is interesting.
Speaking
This
of
happened to
terrible
us
parents,
before you
This
came
happened
in.
before you walked in.
What did you guys do?
Nothing.
We didn't do anything.
It's what the parents
It's what the
did.
parents
Okay,
did.
what did you do
So-
to the parents?
No. So
You'll
there was a
see.
parent that there was a parent. There was
There were parents.
parents that walked in, and they came and they were like looking around the store and everything like that, and then they started looking around the store for, I'm assuming, their son's Christmas gift.
Yes.
As they're looking around,
It's
they
just
both
the
go,
parents.
"Yeah, it's
Just the
The
parents.
kids is not with him, or is not with them." They then go to this little corner over here, and they both see a comic book, and they were like, "Oh, we should get it for him.
He likes the show, so we'll
We
get
should
him the
get
comic.
we should get him the comic."
What show?
What show do you think it is?
The Boys.
No, it's
Same
Invincible.
same platform, yeah.
same platform. Invincible.
Okay, so knowing that information, how old do you think the kid is?
Oh God! If the kid is under 5 years old, no,
He was
Okay.
12.
He was 12.
that's not bad.
Yeah, but
True. So we then, we
you
then,
haven't read Invincible.
No, I
Invincible was
haven't.
pretty
Yeah.
bad. So we then stop because they go like, "How much is Invincible?" Rene then just gives him like kind of like a really mean comment.
Yeah.
Rene was a little mean, and he was
I
like,
was.
because he goes, "How much are the comics?" And he goes, "Well, it's on the price tag."
Yeah, just flip it in the back.
You flip it in the
Because
back, it's on
again,
the price tag.
I could feed a horse water through a bucket, but if I
on the-
teach that horse to go to a lake when they're thirsty, they're gonna figure it
Yeah,
out.
he said-
Next
he
time.
said if
Don't
he
you
said,
think that maybe they would have asked because maybe there's a discount?
no.
So he goes, "How
They
much
don't
is
do
it? How much
sales.
is it?" Because it doesn't have a
Only
tag.
on
It
sale
doesn't,
days.
it has a it doesn't have a price tag on it. And he goes, "Well, whatever the back of the book says,
Just
that's how
flip
much
it back.
it is."
See the barcode.
It's right next to the barcode. And the guy's looking at it, and he looks at it for like a minute or so. And he's looking at it and everything like that. And Rene goes, "It's usually somewhere around like $20 to $10,
Mhm.
give or take."
Oh, because you didn't know the exact price
Yeah.
on the actual book.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, "Well, it says $14.99." So Rene then goes, "Well, then I would imagine it's $14.99 then."
I'm not. At the end of the day, dude, I'm not gonna hold your hand the whole time. Like,
So anyway, and then the guy goes, "Well, what's the difference between the big one and the small ones?" And then Rene then turns to him and goes, "One's big, one's small."
yeah, or no, I said the price.
Oh,
160, one's 14.
He said, "Well, the price." And then he goes, "Well, one has like 20 issues."
Yeah, one has like 50 issues in one, which is the
Yeah.
$60 one. One has 6 to 7 issues in one, which is the $15 one.
Right. And then he then goes, "Okay, well, I got my son is into this show."
And I immediately went, "How old's your son?"
Yeah, how old is he? And he goes, "Well, he's 12."
And I was
And I thought about we should just get him the comic book because he's really into the show.
Okay, first of all, no.
yeah,
Yeah. So then we were talking to him, and then Rene goes, "Well, before you buy it,
Yeah.
I feel like I should tell you. It's a
What
very
happens in the
mature.
comics,
It's a
yeah.
very mature comic. There's a lot of things that happen inside of it. That's
one in particular, raping happens.
yes, that there is some essay that happens,
Mhm.
and because of that, it probably isn't the best suited for a 12-year-old.
Okay.
The dad then goes, "All right, so we probably shouldn't get the omnibus, but we can get him the small ones." And then we're then continuing going,
Well,
there's a lot of other stuff. Like,
and
there's
I don't want to say that's the mom. I think it was a girlfriend.
I don't know who.
Yeah, because she didn't speak
She didn't
up.
really care.
Yeah,
She was like, "Get the kid whatever he wants."
I think it was basically the girlfriend, and
yeah.
she's like, "Oh, let's shop for your son."
Yeah, and then so he then goes and he goes, "Oh, it's okay. I'll get it. Because me and my son, we watched The Boys and
Oh,
Invincible together."
No.
And then we were talking about it, and we were sitting there.
Yeah,
and
and
we
they
were-
left. They're
Yeah,
gone.
they left, and then I was like, "Would you show your kid
The boys.
The Boys
no.
at 12?"
No.
Not
and then
at
we
12.
then we started talking about it, and we were like, "Oh my god!" Like the comic book of The Boys compared to the show of The
Mhm.
Boys is moderately tame. It's tamer.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, it's still pretty graphic
They
and
took,
still violent.
yeah. I told the difference between what they took out from the comic books to what the show does. Because we told them that the show
It's
is more
watered down.
tamed is how the comic is, and they go, what? They go, the comic is crazier. I go, yeah. There's essentially,
There's a lot of stuff. That's
there's more sexual assault in it. There's more.
So here's my thing.
Yeah.
When it comes to certain things like that, because I grew up, I was like maybe 12 years old, like 8 to 12 years old,
Right.
when my dad was showing me movies like Predator and Alien
Right.
and everything like that,
Yeah.
right? But the thing is, and I think we've talked about it on the show before, as long as like the parent sits the kid down and goes like, you know what, like, of course, I'm not going to show an 8-year-old like, freaking The Boys or anything like that, right?
Mhm.
But if you can sit a kid down and tell him like, hey, this stuff is fake, don't think of it as real, this is all, pretend,
Yeah.
Right.
and let them know the reality of life and that this doesn't, portray actual real life events or anything like that, I think it should be okay.
Yeah.
But I think that there's certain lines that can be drawn. I think, like, for example, Alien compared to Invincible.
Mhm.
Invincible's not too bad of an
Where it's
animated
at
show.
right now.
Where it's at right now.
Right, yes.
Because they're with the introduction of other Viltrumites,
Yeah.
it's gonna get more intense before
It's gonna get way more intense than before like it gets better.
yeah, and there's gonna be what we talked about in a sexual assault with a certain character coming up.
Yeah. So that's the thing, is that there's certain, again, I don't know. I think that was irresponsible.
Well, that's the
to
thing.
think that
So
it's just
so we were talking
So
about
we were
it,
sitting there and the guy was
and we're
like, "Oh yeah, we're
they're on
caught
season
up."
3 of The Boys, and we're literally thinking of, well, what have they shown with what have they shown on The Boys?
And then I was like, "Oh, you have the termite scene
Mhm.
in the very beginning, first episode of
Season
season
3.
3,
Where the guy shrinks and enters through the urethra, of
and
a
then
man.
expands."
Mhm.
Then you also have the Then you also have the whale scene that was in season 2,
Mhm. Where they puncture,
where they
a whale.
puncture through a whale. You also have the ending of season 2 with Homelander, pleasuring himself above the city.
That's right.
And then you also have the Deep, which is a character that just doesn't hold back. He's getting topped off by a squid.
Yeah.
That's why we were
Yeah.
like, that's why when he goes like, "Oh yeah, we've been watching The Boys
Mhm.
and
At
also,"
12 years old.
Mhm.
and
Look, man.
he's like, "Oh, that show's sick, bro." And then we were like, and then immediately I'm like, it's cool if you watch it. Like I watch it. I would never go to Monica's nephew and niece and go, "We
Wanna
should
watch The Boys.
I'll
You
put
want
it
to
this
watch
way.
this show?"
I'll put it this way. To each their own, right? However
That's
you want-
true.
To each their own. I think that, however you want to raise your kids, be it
I
that
mean,
way.
I don't think we're trying to say it's irresponsible towards this specific
was.
adult. I mean, but it's crazy how certain parents are nowadays. I mean, my niece.
With the content that's out
That's
there.
the thing. I mean, we've caught my niece on the wrong side of YouTube before
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Well, not only that, but also my thing is that a lot of parents give Invincible or some of these shows kind of like a pass, like even
it's
anime,
animated, yeah.
because it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
And some of them are kind of going like, "Oh, what's
Well,
cartoon?"
That's the thing. And what's funny is that I've had a lot of parents come in that their kids love anime. So they come in and grab the manga, and then I'll have like, they'll be coming in and they're like, there's nothing, they'll be like Attack on Titan. And I'll be like, there's nothing like bloody in here, right? And I'm like,
Black and white.
I go, it's a black and white, but it's Attack on Titan. They go, well, what does that mean? I'm like, well, there's like cannibalism in it and stuff like that, essentially.
There was something I was talking to Andy about, which was kind of like not being disconnected to
Mhm.
like certain media that still
Yeah.
exists out in the world, right? Because like my dad, he wasn't super disconnected with everything that was out there, but he was a little bit disconnected with
Yeah.
things. But again, he spoke to me about the realities of life and what's true, what's
Yeah.
fake, and certain things and stuff like that. So I wasn't that kid that was like super violent in school or anything after watching, the movies and TV shows that I did when I was a kid. But I will say, I think that we can all mutually agree that there needs to be some content management in terms of like what you could show certain, kids in
Yeah.
a demographic. And
That's the thing. I think
there's different shows, The
with-
Boys, Invincible,
Mhm.
certain animes as well. I mean, One Piece is pretty tame, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's no gratuitous like women like.
But I
being
mean,
shown
most
off.
no,
anime
but they
could
no,
be-
but I mean, there's a lot of like them beating women. Like there's a lot of that. And there's
Yeah.
also like enslavement
Oh, that's true.
and stuff. There's also like there's murder.
Well, people could just chalk it up to pirates. That's the pirate way.
Pirate life,
Yeah.
that's it. No. Well,
That's the thing.
an
I
interesting
think
piece.
when I was a kid, my parents showed me certain rated R movies that I could watch, and that we would all watch it together. But it would be like when a certain scene would happen, my mom
Close
would
your
be
eyes.
like, "Yeah," my mom would be like, "Close your eyes," and
My
stuff.
mom used to do that too. And then my
Yeah.
dad was like, "Oh, you've seen worse on the news."
Yeah, and I remember one particular movie we watched was like whenever a Tarantino movie we watched. So it was like I remember
Anytime
watching
the balls got shot off.
yeah that, and then we also saw From Dusk Till Dawn. So I remember from that one scene, as soon as they entered the bar, I couldn't watch like a good 5 minutes of that movie. My mom would be like, "Daku," I'll be like this.
My
And then my mom would be like, "Close your eyes." I'm like,
that very much introduced a lot of things to me.
yeah.
When I was
Sure.
a child watching From Dusk Till Dawn.
From Dusk Till Dawn, yeah.
Going
Well,
like,
it's good that you got to be a part of Renee's little adventure today.
dude. Honestly, I like because me and him were just talking, and
Yeah.
then the guy
Per
asked us a
usual.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we move on now? We got some topics to talk about.
No,
Oh no.
What do you mean no?
because I just
What do
said
you want,
no.
dude?
Well,
No, is
what
that
do
it?
you
want to
want?
just wrap up?
What do you want?
Brian?
Whoa,
Huh?
that was pretty good.
Yeah.
That-
Raise my voice.
Getting loud.
Yeah. Getting loud and getting proud of how I talk to you, buddy.
He said, "Turn around."
Now spread them.
So
Yeah.
Brian,
Little too.
so Brian told a household secret that I feel like you should know because he then told us that apparently we've been saying spread them.
Oh yeah,
No,
that was
he's not you.
no spread
Renee.
them. Okay, spread them has been an inside joke between us all for the past 3 years, going on 3 years.
Where
now.
what it would just be like somebody will ask a question.
No, yeah, that's the thing.
Somebody will just ask a question and then we'll go spread them.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
think
you know-
I think what it was is that one day we were just having a conversation and just what if someone just randomly came up to you and just with a deep, dark tone voice and they just go, spread them. And it just cracks Brian up as you can see right now.
It cracks him up.
So apparently I've said it around Brian and Andy so much that Andy once in a while when catches the mood and goes to Brian, spread them.
It's such a weird thing,
Which
dude.
is so funny from Andy.
Yeah.
Because what I'm imagining is you hear Mandy's kind of high pitched voice,
Yeah.
and then it just turns into James Earl Jones, and then it just,
And,
and then you just hear spread him.
because she whenever you call her, she always answers the phone. She goes, "Hello,"
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
that's it.
No, it's just I think
Yeah.
she catches
It's
on
cute.
it's the
Yeah.
funny,
It's like
the-
calling Hamtaro.
It's it's the little I think
Yeah.
it's the little jokes you throw here and there.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on because we've got a pretty heavy
Yeah,
show for
let's
you
go.
guys this week amongst
Yes.
the three of us. No guests, so we get to talk about nerdy stuff.
Yay!
That's more in line to what we used to. So
Grand
guess-
Theft Auto 6.
Oh, buddy.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
buddy, hang
Yeah,
on.
we'll talk
about
Just
that.
give it.
Is that letter?
Roll it up. Roll it
Okay.
back. Roll it back. Roll it back. Rewind.
That's
Rewind.
the
Rewind.
end of
Comic
Godzilla versus King Kong.
Comic strips portion of the
Comic
show
strips.
where we talk about topics that don't merit 10 to 15 minute conversation and Nick tries to behave himself after a month and 1 week off comic strips. Nick, are you ready? Are you ready to pay attention?
No.
No.
What if this thing has secret compartments?
What
that you
if
don't
that
know?
thing we could just throw it over
What if
Nick's
it was?
head?
What if
We
has
start
Coke-
talking about comic strips?
What if it has Coke in it?
What if it reveals the next Batman? Who's gonna play
Dude,
Batman?
Just
one box out of everyone they sell.
you
the
open
one box.
you open up the top.
James
It's,
Gunn. Well, it's like a little.
It's James Gunn's hologram.
Yeah, I was gonna say James Gunn hologram. Hi, you have unlocked the secret feature of the box.
Dude,
It's
I'd
like-
scream.
oh my God! What about if it's the Jor-El head, but it's James Gunn?
A Jor-El head in a Riddler box.
Just
Batman's
pops up.
nemesis.
It'd be
and
so sick.
Jor-El's head is the one that you think.
Superman's secret enemy,
What
the
if it's
Riddler.
what if it's Alfred's head?
Well, Alfred's head would just be in the box.
That's why. Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer releases a day early after leakers throw the trailer online early.
So so I was at Mandy's house and I was like, I remember you sent in the message, be like, "Hey, it's up, guys."
So
It
let me
got
tell you
leaked.
how that was
so,
going down.
So how it leaked?
Okay,
I don't know because I wasn't on the internet.
I'm going to tell you how this happened. Okay,
Yeah.
so I was ready to wake up early on Tuesday morning to watch the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer because,
Okay.
like every other person
So,
out there,
okay, so
Grand
hold
Theft Auto. So picture this,
You
okay?
woke up?
No, because this is Monday around like 2 p.m. Okay, I was
Brian-
at work at my desk job doing what I was supposed to do.
He got some hot coffee.
I had already gone to the restroom.
Toddy.
I get back to my desk. Not 15 minutes later, I'm on Twitter because I needed to, I was just mindlessly scrolling through there.
Not doing your job.
Not doing my job. and
Hey, but you're getting paid to be on your phone.
and
His boss is
out
listening.
says Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer finally out. And I'm like, go to the restroom again.
Yeah.
Not 15 minutes afterwards, go back to the restroom.
Yeah.
Watch the entire trailer right there.
And then he
Send it to
stayed
you,
in the restroom
send
for
it
the
to-
next 45 minutes. And apparently they ran out of toilet paper. We don't know what happened, but that's what happened.
So Grand Theft Auto 6 releases a day early because of the leakers. We don't know who leaked it.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this
Was
assumption.
Was it bad, like footage of it?
No, so apparently it was the full trailer. From what I understood, rumors are saying that it's basically someone's kid. Like someone's family member
That
who
worked
worked
on
at
the-
Rockstar
yeah.
basically had access to the files and they just leaked it. But I can assure
What a
you, paint
jerk.
the perfect picture.
No, that's a
Some
hero.
kids.
Like,
But it's a day, dude.
Dude, I love all the memes.
Dude, his
that are
dad's
coming out.
fired.
yeah.
His
So-
dad is looking
Oh,
for
yeah,
a
There's
job.
A meme, There's a meme out there of like, because literally the day afterwards,
Yeah.
there was that Virginia house that blew up. I don't know if you saw it.
Yes.
Oh, sheesh. Sheesh.
It was just a Virginia house that blew. It was like, oh, that was the Grand Theft Auto 6 leakers house. But
Can you imagine that day of like, what if, like, okay, like, let's see, that guy woke up and he's all telling his son, like, oh yeah, you're not gonna get anything for Christmas. And he's all like,
Neither are you.
he's all, neither are you. You're not gonna have a job by Christmas, Dad. Like,
The funny thing is that it leaked, and
Yeah.
not like 30 minutes later, Rockstar said, "Screw it, we're just gonna release our."
they did the
I mean,
Spider-Man trailer. 'cause
yeah,
that-
they
that-
did.
that's-
I mean,
But
yeah.
that's the thing is that it kind of sucks because I was kind of hyped waiting for it, but at the same time, we got to see it early.
It really. This is the problem with leaking stuff.
Yeah, don't have a family when you work on projects.
No, but I mean in general. I mean, no, because you do miss out on that anticipation. You're missing out on that that really cool moment where it's like, dude, do you remember when you saw that?
Yeah.
Because that was the same thing that happened with like The Dark Knight
yeah.
when it came out, where you had what's it called? Where there was like an entire like marketing campaign where people were going around to like monuments dressed up as clowns, and then you had like
They went
posted,
to a theater.
and they
Stop, dude.
That's The Dark Knight Rises.
That's true.
Stop.
Yeah. But the thing is that you have these cool things that like spark a cool memory, and when you leak stuff, it ruins it. Or
It did.
different surprises.
There was no like anticipation for the trailer to drop after that. I mean,
No,
it's cool
that's
because we
true.
got to see it, but it's
Yeah.
like, okay, like it would have been cool for it to be like a global event and
Yeah.
not just like, okay, screw it, we got it leaked, so here you guys go.
Yeah, it's up. We have to do it.
So speaking about the trailer, it
Yeah, if
did
he didn't
hit
take away that
100
kid's iPad, the trailer would have been that.
You know, dude, there's government secrets being leaked out on Minecraft servers. Apparently.
That's true.
That is one of
Yeah.
the dumbest things I've heard.
They leaked like high intelligence like tank blueprints.
I'm
on
doing this because
Discord
my
because of
dad
World
took
of
away
Tanks.
my
'Cause he wanted-
PS4.
No,
Mhm.
no, you didn't know about that one?
No.
It's like this 22-year-old guy.
No,
who-
it's like a teenager.
No, the
I
guy
thought it
who
was a
leaked it on.
teenager.
No, the guy who leaked it
the
on
World of Tanks guy.
the Minecraft server one.
Oh,
the-
that was
the-
yeah, that was
that was a Navy officer who then went on this thing and went, I work for the government, and then all these kids went like, no, you don't,
It's like,
loser.
Bull crap.
Yeah, and he was like,
Bull
I have
crap.
access. Yeah, and then he goes, I have access to all these private documents, and they go, lies. And then he goes, okay, and then he uploads like
Well, first
40
of all, if
pages.
you're 22 years old working for the government and you get punked by little kids to reveal some top secret government.
Yeah, dox
stuff.
them. Do something else. Come on, man.
No,
I know.
don't dox them.
Swat
Just
them.
don't be stupid.
I mean, I
That's
don't
all
know.
it is. Don't be
Show
stupid.
them who they're subscribed to on OnlyFans.
Oh my god.
or call their dad and let them know who their wife's cheating on them with.
There you go.
Like, dude, you don't think he
or
knows?
let them know what dads are subscribed to OnlyFans.
Or let his mom know.
Well,
Yeah.
the trailer has hit
Subscribe to.
100 million views. I think it's the most watched video
Oh,
that's not a music
yeah,
video
that's the
on
thing. Of
YouTube.
course
it beat
of course
Mr.
it
Beast.
was.
Thank God.
Of course it is.
So
Yeah, because I mean,
This is the game for the next decade.
this is the game that
Yeah.
by the time we're 33, we'll probably be playing this game.
no. By the time we're
You guys will be 34.
why? It says
Yeah, why do you have to
2025.
point that out?
Yeah, so
It's like
you'll be
2025, right?
32 next. No, you're 31 this year.
Yeah.
You're 31. So 2025 is 32.
And then Bryan will be dead.
Because math.
Dude, imagine, dude.
Yeah,
You being
don't
dead?
even- I don't.
that's what I imagine.
I don't.
Not
make
good.
It, I don't make it 2025.
Not good. You know why? Because nothing gets posted.
The channel dies.
The channel dies. Yeah.
We'll find a guy.
Can you?
I know a couple.
I mean, the editing will be different.
That's
Oh,
true.
you know what? We can always call. We can always call Lewis.
Well, it's good to
Lewis
know.
is trying to get-
it's
he's trying to do some
good
videos.
To
Okay.
know that
We'll
you
call
will
Lewis.
replace
We got a
me that
backup
fast.
plan, guys.
Yeah,
backup
In case
plan
this
to my
one
death.
croaks.
Yeah, Casey has a stroke.
Damn, dude.
tomorrow.
good.
Hey,
No,
you
that
gotta be
turned dark.
prepared like Batman. You
That's
gotta have a backup plan.
Contingency plan.
Contingency plan,
man.
baby.
Speaking about leaks, Ryan Reynolds addresses the set leaks that have happened over the last couple of weeks at this point, stating that it is in the good problem bucket, and realizing, saying that he realizes that
First
these,
world problems.
that these are like not real problems and that it is what it is. But I do think that there's this kind of acknowledgement that it's like, look, don't spoil the magic because a lot of people are looking forward to this movie and kind of seeing
Have
what
you
it's
seen?
being.
Have
how
you
it's
seen?
being
Have you seen
developed.
the latest leak?
At its
like
Sabretooth?
Sabretooth, Toad, and the Fantastic Four car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the three new leaks, and then that's when he came out.
Oh no,
with
it was the Winter Soldier. No, it was the Captain America First Avenger car that Red Skull drives.
the
The
circular
one in the
one?
black
Yeah.
flames, yeah.
No. There was another one, and it's the oval Fantastic Four car.
Oh, I didn't see that.
And then not only that, but then they also leaked.
I want to see Chris
X-23.
Evans as Flaming Torch, as Human Torch again.
Imagine he shows
No,
up
he probably
as-
is because he's in good talks with Chris Evans because
Yeah.
they
He
did
was
Free
also
Guy.
Free Guy. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Not only that, but also what's it called? They also leaked X-23. I thought
Yeah.
too.
No, she was announced prior to the leak.
But they're
She has a yellow and blue.
she has a
costume.
yellow and blue costume.
Oh,
it just got
the
leaked
costume.
Yeah.
because
She's in
they
costume.
saw the costume out and about. And then,
I still feel that this movie will have secrets, even though secrets are being leaked out.
Oh no, there's gonna be some other stuff. Obviously, we're not gonna see yet until the movie comes.
Yeah.
because
movie
he's
comes
saying the
out.
only reason why you're getting all these leaks is because we're trying to make the best possible movie
No, it's
that's
because they're
not
filming
CGI.
on. Yeah.
And and they're
It's
not
all,
using
they don't want
CGI.
to do. I love Ryan Reynolds' kind of like little backhand,
Jab.
little jab.
Little
Is
jab.
that he goes, we're not trying to shoot everything in a green screen. He goes,
Try to
"We're-
shoot
we
stuff
want
real."
we want an environment. We want everything to be real. We want like if it's there, we want you.
We wanna react to
Yeah,
it.
we want
Yeah,
to
we
physically
react
touch
to
it.
it.
Which is good.
So
That's good.
and he goes, and unfortunately that means that we have to film outside,
Mm-hmm.
which leads to people taking photos, which also means that somebody's on set taking photos,
Yeah,
actively taking photos.
I know. Someone's just like,
Who's the jerk off that does that?
I don't know.
I mean, it's that's the thing is if I ever get the opportunity
Craft
to work,
services?
no, but if I get the opportunity to work there, like on set for
Yeah.
a top secret project, I'm not going to be that dumbass that leaks.
No, yeah, I'm the guy who took the photo.
Well,
and
I
then
would
said,
tell
well,
you
Marv-
before I would tell
yeah.
you, Nick.
well, Marvel
I
Studios.
wouldn't tell you secrets because you tend to drop everything.
no, I don't.
Marvel Studios tends to tell their actors and production crew like no cell phones on set.
Not only that, but I know they changed the titles of scripts and certain scenes so that they can't put two and two together. Like, what was it? The whole thing with
Tom Holland.
no, it was it Endgame. It was Endgame. That the funeral scene for Tony Stark.
Oh,
they
yeah.
didn't know who died.
They didn't know. Yeah, Tom Holland wasn't told who died. It was just all the actors had to be on set on
Yeah.
this certain scenery, and that was it.
I think they even filmed him with him there.
Bless you.
Yeah, like Robert Downey Jr. was on.
He was on set.
Yeah.
He filmed a couple of scenes, and then they filmed one without him, and I think they even filmed one with a couple other people absent.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
Could you imagine Could you imagine filming one that you know you're not going to use? Like the camera guy is just like, all right, yeah, oh yeah, it's totally on. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on. Yeah, it's on.
Yeah,
So-
we got it. We got the.
Looks
we got the
good.
shots.
It looks
Speaking
real
about
good.
death, Twitch announces that it'll cease operations in South Korea beginning February 27th, 2024.
Really?
Begin them in North Korea.
Oh my god. Kim Jong Un,
Kim Jong Un.
top Twitch streamer in
24/7.
North Korea.
Yeah, he's gonna do.
By
the
law,
food
you have
bangs.
to have his 24-hour live stream on.
He's gonna be doing the mukbangs.
Dude.
You're just gonna see him in his little
Spicy
castle.
Korean
So-
noodles.
You just see him.
like a
Yeah, you just see him at like
60
this
packs.
You see him. Like,
So
he
I
just
will say
drinks
this.
it.
I will say this. It does suck for streamers that are in North Korea that have that as a living. You know, that's how they make their money. But I will say this. Philip DeFranco has mentioned this time and time again.
James Franco?
No, Philip DeFranco,
Oh.
the YouTuber. He's mentioned this, where you have to have assets in multiple different spots so that if you do lose an income, if you do lose revenue somewhere, you can at least make up for it somewhere else. You know, that's why YouTubers will do merch. They'll sell different things or they'll invest in different things so that in case YouTube decides to demonetize them, they have income somewhere else. Right? So it does suck for a lot of streamers that'll be losing their living, you know, their jobs when South Korea basically they cease operations in South Korea. But at the same time, it's kind of like it's the reality.
What's the reasoning?
They didn't mention.
They're tired of just getting postponed.
They're probably government restrictions, maybe. I don't know.
Mm.
It could be.
I mean, in all fairness, if that's the case, then why don't you stop access in China?
I mean, there's other platforms too. There's YouTube. There's Kick.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They'll probably just use Kick.
Yeah.
Kick's the next best thing.
Yeah.
Next best thing, quote unquote.
I mean,
I don't
if you
believe.
if you get kicked off of Twitch, where do you go
Just
next?
go to Kick. Where
Well,
you
there's
get kicked.
there's a lot of YouTuber. I mean, a lot of Twitch streamers moved over to YouTube. We talked about this.
Yeah.
And a lot of them said that they're happy. Like Courage and all them, they all.
Ludwig,
I think there's
but
even
Ludwig's
some
doing
people
a
that
dual
do.
stream.
There's even some people that do Facebook.
Yeah. Z-Laner.
Which is weird.
Yeah,
Hey, they still get a living.
that's true.
Yeah.
So that's good. Batman Arkham Trilogy releases on the Switch. I think last week it might have been, or it might have
Oh, yeah, I
released
saw that.
this
Yeah.
week.
And it
Did you
still
see the-
doesn't work.
No, but did you see the tribute they did for Kevin Conroy?
I did not.
So when you beat the first game and the credits roll, there's an end image at the end of the credits that is a black and white photo of Arkham Asylum, and in text it says "In memory of Kevin Conroy."
That's sick.
Aw, that's cool.
Yeah, because Kevin Conroy voiced Batman in all 3 of the Arkham games.
Yes,
right?
he
Yes.
did. And the Joe in all 3 of the which are Arkham City, and that one and the other one, but he didn't do
Arkham Knight.
No, he didn't do the 4th one, the prequel.
Oh, the Origins.
Arkham Origins, he didn't do.
That wasn't Kevin Conroy.
That was Troy Baker.
Yeah, it's Troy Baker.
Damn, dude, Troy Baker just touches everything, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he touches a lot of things.
Damn, dude. Imagine. A24 will now
Wait,
stream.
what? You want him to touch you?
Stop. A24 will now
Troy.
stream all its movies after their theatrical run is over on Max.com. They will also have a back catalog of A24 movies on the platform.
That was cool. Sorry.
What?
I didn't eat dinner. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. At least you have the decency to not eat it on the mic.
I never eat on the mic.
Really, because when I've asked you to not, all you do stop. Shut him off. Shut him down. Shut him down. Well then, dude, I'm gonna punch you.
Throw
Dude.
a chip.
Chip off. Hit the button from a distance. Five Nights at Freddy's becomes Blumhouse's most successful movie.
How?
It is.
I don't get it.
I enjoyed it.
Sure.
I liked it.
It was bad.
I know it was bad.
We should stop.
very mid.
Look, it was a mid movie, but was it fun? Yes.
No.
Well, not for you. Why do you have to be so close to the mic? Back away from the mic. You don't need to freaking make out with it. Stop. This is why we don't.
Deep throw in the mic.
Oh my god, dude. You're grounded, dude.
Why?
Because I said so. You're
I didn't
pissing me off.
curse.
No, I did.
No, you're not. It's very true. But you're doing some other stuff that I don't want you to do. Oppenheimer will finally release in Japan next year
Alongside
Ooh,
Godzilla
after-
-1.
after various discussions and conversations.
Are they going to do a double showing? It's gonna
See how
you watch Oppenheimer.
see how Godzilla destroys Japan, and then see how Oppenheimer destroys Japan.
Did I
You watch Oppenheimer first, and then it continues with, and then,
the order? Did
and
I,
you see
Oh,
you see Godzilla come out of the water, and he just starts destroying Japan, just dunking, just
They have an additional footage of in Oppenheimer, and you see a little lizard,
like a little lizard crawl through the slide.
so that's the funny thing.
Mhm.
So did you see the photo I sent you guys on Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah.
You didn't see it? What do you see on the chat, dude?
You see the photo I sent you?
Yeah, I did.
It was Godzilla and Kong and Apollo and
Yeah, I saw that.
and Rocky
No,
running.
Someone
Yeah, I saw that
someone
one.
on Rotten Tomatoes gave it a positive score, but their headline was one hell of a sequel to
What's
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer?
Yeah,
And
okay,
it was
I saw
that was great. No, but there is a scene in -1
Mhm.
where it's literally like no more than 30 seconds. It's Operation Crossroads where they blow up a nuke in the ocean and it wakes up Godzilla. So I guess that's kind of the start of.
There you go.
There you go.
And that's how Oppenheimer 2 starts. It's the Oppenheimer.
Speaking about -1, Godzilla -1 has become the highest rated blockbuster film of 2023 on IMDb, beating Oppenheimer.
What is?
-1.
Oh. I thought we were talking about Oppenheimer still.
No, technically we kind of are, but Oppenheimer got beat by Godzilla -1.
So do we
Really?
-1 of any sort of percentage from Godzilla because it's Godzilla -1?
Do you want to know why it's
Why
written
is
as
it called
-1?
Yeah.
-1?
So the reason why, I don't know if this is true or not, but the director said that it's because this movie takes place during a time that Japan was still recovering from the nuclear bombings and the air raids that happened during World War One.
Okay.
So
Wait,
they're
so-
starting at 0, and Godzilla's coming in and basically destroying everything.
So it
So
takes
they're-
away. Godzilla's so powerful. He takes a year away.
He's COVID.
Yeah.
Godzilla's their version of
Somehow-
COVID.
Yeah.
Somehow they just go. He manages to knock out 0 back into the negative.
Right.
Wow, Godzilla's only half a COVID. That's ridiculous. That's incredible.
Wow.
No, I just saw -1 with my wife last night as
Yeah.
a recording. Dude, it's such a great film.
I want to
It's
see
so
it.
good.
It does
I
look
do.
good.
I want to
They're
see
extending
it
their
too.
theatrical run until December 14th.
Really?
I will say you don't need to watch it in IMAX. I think that it's filmed in a way that if you watch it in IMAX, you do get that kind of like big screen experience.
Mhm.
But
I have to convince
It's
my
not-
girlfriend.
Yeah, I can't.
no,
do
if she's
that.
not going to enjoy it, then don't. It's a really good.
yeah,
Like
Manny's
I-
not gonna care.
I will
Yeah,
say
he
this:
doesn't
just
wanna
take
care.
Renee on a date, dude.
No, you want to go on a date?
Yeah.
There you go. See, just watch -1.
Hmm.
We went to watching 40X. It didn't need 4DX, but I
Hmm.
do think that it did need it for one scene.
You watched it in 4DX on the first time?
Yeah.
So, did you feel like you were riding Godzilla at a certain point?
No,
Just, woo!
She feels
Hey,
atomic
buddy,
breath.
hey!
dude. So there's without spoiling the film,
Yeah.
there is one part that the 4DX theater
Kicks
made.
in.
It like was Oppenheimer times like 10.
I think it's hilarious that after Andy was assaulted at what was it?
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun
I was
Maverick.
like, what? Finish your sentence, don't you?
Because I
say
couldn't,
that?
I couldn't
Jesus.
remember. I couldn't remember the movie. At Top Gun Maverick, that she still goes back.
By the theater chairs.
Yes.
Okay, so say
No,
that
by the-
line. Say that line again, better, please.
Okay. That I can't believe that after Andy was assaulted.
No.
I love you. Still took a pause after Andy was assaulted.
After Andy experienced 4DX on Top Gun Maverick,
And it assaulted her. Because by the end of it, she was like, "Wow, I got a pounding."
you know, maybe this is why Monica doesn't want to go watch the movie with you, dude. No, this
she
is
loves
probably
this.
why. She's sitting in her office right now and going like, "Yeah, Nick, why don't you convince me to go watch Godzilla -1?"
I'll tell her after.
Tell her what?
Baby, you want to go see Godzilla -1? Let me know. You're listening to us right now.
But
Text me and
Yeah,
say
but we-
yes or no.
once
on
this issue
Godzilla
releases,
-1.
there's
Yeah,
1
'cause
week left.
Nick sells it pretty well. Apparently, get a good pounding out of it.
Not in 4DX.
So you don't
Literally,
get
this movie takes place over water, like a good third of the film.
So
So,
you-
half the time you're just like,
so.
this.
Oh, so she's gonna get motion sickness? No, that sounds
no,
like a terrible
it's-
idea.
That's why I'm saying that it's
Sounds
not,
like a terrible
but it is an
idea.
emotionally heavy film. So I think that the 4DX does take that away a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but it is very heavy on the emotions.
Why? Because they're like, oh, it's okay.
Just watch the movie.
Godzilla
No,
is
just-
all of us. No, trust me, you should love this. And you're just shaking. Just man, I wish I could pay attention to this movie.
Just watch the movie. It's really good. I really recommend it. I really recommend
Are
it.
we gonna see Godzilla, Kong, New Empire in 4DX?
Oh hell yeah!
Is it Godzilla -1 and Kong?
No, it's Godzilla Cross Kong.
Godzilla cross Kong. Godzilla minus Kong.
Or is it
No,
Kong?
it's Godzilla minus Kong plus
I
positive.
I
Dude,
think it's so
love how he
crazy
went
that they added
purple,
math.
and that's Super Saiyan God.
Dude,
Yeah.
I just thought it's crazy that they added math to this movie. Where it's
I
just
think it's
Godzilla
crazy that
minus
you keep
1
talking, dude, as if like you've
plus Godzilla
some sort of
times
speculation.
Godzilla plus
Times
We get
times
baby
Kong.
Godzilla, dude,
yeah,
or baby
baby
Kong.
Kong.
baby Kong.
Baby Kong, dude.
With
That's what I'm
another
telling you. I feel like Kong's gonna die because they have baby Kong.
And
now.
so that's like Kong 2,
yeah,
Donkey Kong Country 2.
Donkey Kong Country.
Wait, what about a Kong is raised by Godzilla?
Yeah, that's
Dude,
probably gonna-
Godzilla becomes a dad, and Mothra
Mhm.
regenerates and becomes mommy Mothra.
And then
Mommy
at the
Mothra.
end of the movie, you see
Mommy
Godzilla
Mothra.
just mounting Mothra. And then just and that's how you finish the movie. There it is. I called the movie. I called the end of the movie.
I don't know why I want to say Mommy Milker's Mothra. Just Mothra's.
So did you guys notice that there's an evil like Kong in this movie that
Yes.
looks almost exactly like what's his name from
Always Sunny.
War of the Planet of the Apes, or the second one?
Caesar?
Ash.
Not Caesar. What's the other one? Starts with a K.
Oh, Coda.
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 Yeah,
Bat ape.
he looks like him.
Should I
Well,
say
that'd
that
be
all,
interesting.
all apes look alike.
Marsha Ali says that he is really, what is it? He's really encouraged in the direction that Blade is going towards. Says that I think we'll be back at it relatively soon.
Somebody went to him and went, "You need to stop with this quitting talk because it's getting out there.
Yeah.
So you better start talking good.
His agents were like, shut up.
You need to shut your mouth because."
Do you want a movie? We can cancel this movie.
And then he's like, "Yeah, do it." And he's like, "All right."
How do you think that conversation went? He's like, "Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We'll get there. We'll get there."
Kevin Feige's just in the background. He's just behind everything. He's just watching all the executives talk down to him and stuff. He's all,
Did you hear what Bob Iger said, or I think it was Bob Iger or Kevin Feige, that the reason why Disney movies or Marvel movies are doing so
Yeah,
well?
because
have
there's not
any-
an executive. There's not an executive on set.
there's no one to critique it and then ruin it even more.
Yeah, I obviously
I don't believe that.
It was said. Believe that it was said.
No,
No.
but I don't believe that's
the reason
gonna
why.
help the movie.
No one thinks that's gonna help.
Well,
the
because we've already seen how that works. That's
Yeah.
how Warner Brothers is doing
See,
it.
look,
Yeah.
man. I get it. Execs pay the big bucks. That's fine. Give me the bag of
Star
money.
Wars was ruined.
Give me the bag of money. That's all any writer needs. Any producer needs.
Because
The bag of
Kathleen
money.
Kennedy was always on set and she was giving her notes for the
And
Star
what
Wars
happened?
saga.
Yeah.
What happened?
And everybody hates that.
And we
then
got Rise of Skywalker.
The DC movies all had some kind of an exec that was on board, and like every single time that Zack Snyder was like, "I'm gonna make this one where Superman's a god," and then he was, and they went, "Oh, wait up, hold on, he's Jesus, but he's not God."
I already heard that it's already hard for a director of some sorts to work on a Marvel film because they don't have creative control.
There is no
Basically,
creative
it is just like, here's the script, stick to the script, introduce this. We also want you to show this as well too because we think people are gonna love it.
Yeah,
And then also hint at this that we're gonna show
That's the whole
5
reason-
movies from now.
that's the whole reason why Edgar Wright left Ant-Man, because he didn't
any
have
creative control.
he didn't have any creative control, and all the things that he wanted to do, they were like, no, and he was like, "That's not the movie I signed on to make." So, I mean, it is
Speaking
what it
about
is.
Kathleen Kennedy, what's his name?
Cowboy hat?
Cowboy hat. What's his name?
Oh, we're gonna let you figure it out.
No, stop, dude.
Dave
Dave Filoni.
There you go.
Dave Filoni. Oh my god, dude. This is happy water, dude. It's getting to me. Dave Filoni is executive creative
so
director
basically, like, this is Kathleen Kennedy, this is Dave. They put Dave like right here.
He put her right next to her.
Yeah, he's not above her.
They're
But
both.
he's like-
they both share
Yeah.
the title. All right, so basically, Kathleen goes, "Dave, I had a good idea," and then he goes, "Go back." And he goes, "Go back to your office.
Go back. I got this.
Go back to your office and cry about what you just said."
Put it in a note. Put that note in a bottle. Shove it up your ass.
You have to be
5632.
you have to be Jakku Stone to go get that bottle.
now. Ass isn't a cuss word. It's
Okay.
Hey Dave, I've got a great. What'd you say? Do we want to do
I'm a
Force Awakens?
cowboy, woman.
I can do worse.
I did Mandalorian. What'd you do?
I'll get Pedro Pascal.
Ray?
I'll get Pedro.
Yeah.
The things he'll do to you.
Listen, we don't condone violence
No,
of
we
any kind,
don't.
especially
No.
of the opposite gender. But I think that
For the likes of comedy,
Yeah.
we'll do it.
And Kathleen Kennedy.
stop, dude. Why can't you just let it be? Oh my god, dude.
That got me.
It's like
I know. Brian was
Could
like,
you imagine?
we're sailing. We're good.
We're good.
Nick's
I
like-
apologize. Listen, dude.
Nick's like, blast the cannons.
It'll be a shame if someone shot right now.
I feel like if the three of us did some sort of crime, right? We'd be walking away scot free. And Nick's like, "Oh, good thing they didn't search our assholes for the drugs."
It's funny because you know that's where I was going.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "You're such a damn idiot, dude."
And so the security's like, spread them.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Full circle joke.
Circle
It's a
joke.
full circle joke.
Trust me, if like we ever get in that deep of a trouble, dude, I'm gonna go berserk, dude, and just start
Never go-
beating Nick's ass. Like,
Never go through
dead,
airport
dead.
security with me. Never go through airport security.
Oh, God.
When I went on my trip,
Yeah.
I did that like 3 times.
No, you've got to stop.
It was funny.
You
it was
have to
so
stop,
funny,
dude.
because the
You're
guy,
making me not want to travel
the
with
guy,
you
the
directly.
guy,
now.
the
If we
guy
have to
I was
go
traveling.
somewhere, We're effed.
The guy that I was traveling with is the guy that I always put like post-its in his office.
Hi, this is Rene from Keep It Up the Nerds. And due to some technical difficulties, Nick decided to answer a phone call during the podcast.
It's not my fault.
It is. We lost footage. We're trying to do what we can to salvage the footage, but I think Bryan's gonna basically cut some parts out. If you notice a big gap in between, this is where it's at. So we hope you guys still enjoy the show, and let's get back into it. Take it away, Editor Bryan.
We're gonna move on.
Yes.
We're done. We're done.
Mine.
Promise me you're gonna learn your lesson.
Never.
No.
I will never learn a lesson.
That's true. He never learns.
Could you imagine? Can I put that on a job application?
What? Nick never learns?
How do you? I don't learn. I don't know how to learn.
Dealing. What's a nicer way of saying? Because I don't want to put dealing with incompetence. It's just gonna make me seem like a jerk.
Oh.
Oh, that's the one that's gonna make you seem like a
How
jerk.
do you sound better than that?
Wow. Just
dealing with an attitude of, or dealing with the attitude of
No,
a
just say
boss.
dealing with a Star Wars fan.
how do you
Actually, you know what?
How do you,
no,
how
scratch that.
does this make you feel that someone hired me and actively has to put up with me?
What?
Like I have a
Oh,
job.
he has a real job.
And not only that, but
someone
also I'm a
over-
supervisor.
Aside from the show,
And
aside
I'm a
from the show,
supervisor.
Mhm.
aside from the show,
I manage people.
because look, I'm going to say it this way. So people forget that when we're on the show, we're characters sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Sure.
Nick is not the irresponsible psychopath jigsaw killer here, all right? When it
That's
comes
lying.
to Post-its and stuff.
It's like 10% of that is off.
It's not that. So I've worked with Nick. I think that it's
Sir.
100%. I can put a stamp of approval that when it comes to responsible stuff that he needs to do,
That's true.
he'll do it.
Yeah.
But the thing is that when you're on here, you have too much liberty, and I think it's because you have 33.3333333% of stake of this company. That makes absolutely no money. And you know what? I'm going to state that because we've had people say like, "Oh, well, you deserve so much more." No, dude, it's third, and third.
Equals equality.
Yeah, and then there's like a 0.01 where I don't know.
Don't make me. What's his name from the
someone-
social network?
Someone owns it.
Don't make me
I think
Zuckerberg you.
Mandy owns
I will
like,
Zuckerberg you.
I think
Do you think I won't? You think I won't Zuckerberg
The
you?
funny thing is that Rene would Zuckerberg us before we even.
Oh,
did
that
the
I can.
private.
I can totally.
I think that's gonna
What?
happen, dude.
You know
You're
what?
gonna wait for us to physically fight one another, and
No.
then at that moment, you're gonna take our
I'm-
stocks away.
I'm
you were
waiting-
told that they would be sacrifices.
No, I'm waiting for one day for Rene just to get lookalikes, and then just put them in our seats, and then go. We're good.
Did I ever tell you? I think this is
Nobody
prior-
will ever notice.
This is prior to you joining the show.
Mhm.
I told Rene that one time I had a really messed up dream that he abandoned me and went to work for like a different, like I think it was like IG
Oh,
or
me?
something. Yeah, that he left the show, and I was just kind of like,
It was
just
Dream
used-
Renee.
Yeah, it was like Dream Rene cheated on me with like a show.
Did you do what my girlfriend does? She wakes me up in the middle of the night and then goes, "Why did you do that?"
Does Monica do that?
No, she doesn't.
I was gonna say, I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah. You know what's
Like a psychopath?
So Mandy always dreams of me of being an a-hole. And I'm like, why do you dream of me? Like, because she has these dreams of
Well,
like,
are you an a-hole?
apparently in her dreams, you know?
Dream Rene, dude. Dream Rene is an asshole. Dude.
Apparently, because
You
apparently
cheated
she-
on me with a different
yeah,
job.
because
I like Jean Renee.
she
got some
like
moxie.
she'll have
He's got
dreams
some real
of like,
moxie.
oh yeah, so like we went to a cruise and you just left me there. And I'm like, what? Yeah, you were talking to other girls and stuff like that, but you didn't want to, acknowledge me. And I'm like, why did you dream me like that? And she goes, I don't know. Or like, oh
She got
yeah,
some messed up thoughts
basic.
about you,
Or
dude.
like, well, we'll go to Disneyland, and I just left her. I'm like, why are you? Okay, there's some sort of subliminal thing that your mind's telling you that you're really scared of me leaving you because I'm always leaving her in the dreams and stuff like that.
Why you gotta be such a jerk?
I don't know.
Maybe
Dude, tell
Freud.
Dreamer, dude.
What do you think
Inception.
Freud-
All right, Nick.
What do you think
and I-
Freud's trying to say?
Nick, Nick, we got to Inception Nick's or Renee's mind and beat up Dream Rene.
Why? I like the cut of Jean Renee's jib.
Dude, that's the Inception
love-
sequel. We
I
go
love-
into your mind.
Mhm.
Nick befriends Dream
I
Rene,
like-
and they tag team.
I like the cut of his jib. Like I'm really digging Dream Renee. Like I feel like I want to get a beer with him.
You know what I'm digging? The main topic.
What's the main topic?
Main topic is
I'm
Whittier
dying for you
Comic
to tell
Con,
me.
Whittier Comic Fest, and LA Comic Con. So let's talk about
LA
Whittier
Comic
Comic.
Fest.
You want to talk about Whittier Comic Fest since apparently it's something we've discussed already?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
I still don't know how you didn't know
What? That I didn't know what.
that when we talked about it.
I could have sworn we talked about it.
I think we previewed it.
Yeah.
I could have swore we talked a little bit about it when we got back. When you guys got back the following week. That's besides the point. You guys talked
Now
about
you're
it because I wasn't there.
making questioning it.
I wasn't there.
No, tired. You cannot be tired.
Don't get that Coke Zero and drink it.
All right, let's talk about Whittier Comic Festers. So, Whittier Comic Fest was Jesus Christ, dude.
It's the aluminum. It gives you energy.
That was monstrous, dude. Don't ever do that again.
Why?
Did it hurt your teeth?
No, it's just like, why would you bite a can of aluminum?
I told it.
If Nick tells you to jump off a cliff, are you gonna freaking do it?
Yeah,
Yes.
just to prove a point.
No,
I
no.
jumped off a
First,
cliff.
no. I'm looking at you because don't be stupid, and you don't because you're gonna get ideas.
Yay!
No, Nick.
It's
Nick.
great. It's gonna be so fun.
Nick, we're not going to the Golden Gate Bridge.
Golden Gate Bridge.
That was my plan.
Where most people commit
To get
suicide.
to here, start from here, get to the Golden Gate Bridge. That's where it ends.
Bop, bop.
A conversation's gonna be with.
Dun,
Bum,
dun.
bum.
If I do that, when I jump off, please go. Dun, dun. Or if as soon as I hit. Dun, dun.
Could you imagine at his funeral?
Oh,
You're giving, you're giving your speech, Ben. Is like, Rene was such a great guy, great friend, great supporter, everything like that. He had heart, and I think he wanted for us to say,
dun, dun.
as they lay you into the ground.
All right, now everybody get out of here.
It's over. Dun, dun, dun.
It's over. Everybody leave. I need 20 minutes with his body. I'm going to put him in weird poses and take photos.
No. What is it? Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah.
Whittier Comic Fest.
You know, me and my brother did talk
We're
about
talking
that.
about Whittier Comic Fest.
Whether or not we can get taxidermied for our own funerals.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
cool.
apparently you can't do that.
No, you can't. You can't taxidermy.
That way,
human
because
beings.
I thought it'd be cool if we put in like Buddy Christ. So that way, as you walk in, you kind of like high five me, or you
You
can
know what's
like.
cool? Whittier Comic Fest.
Whittier Comic Fest was pretty cool.
Thank you. You were there. You weren't there. You weren't there. I hate you. I freaking hate you so much.
You know what's funny? I didn't think of it until I'm like. So yeah, it was
No,
fun.
for 2 seconds,
Yeah.
I believed it.
Yeah.
I was just like, it was pretty.
I really wanted to see if you never noticed and see how far you get. I'm just like, yeah, we have fun. Wait, you're in Florida, you know, with a bunch of
You got me
Republicans.
Ratatouille chef hat too.
It's where they make them.
GTA 6. Florida man.
Florida man.
Whittier Comic Fest happened
For the
fourth time. Happened the weekend before Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Right.
Right. Nick said it was great. Glad to know you were there.
I'm glad he was able to see the pictures.
I
on
saw the
social
footage.
media.
I will say. Shut your
I
mouth.
really felt
Shut
I was
your
there.
mouth. I need to focus on this. I need to transition it. Stop. You had opportunity to tangent in comic strips. Not now.
This is where you don't expect it. That's why.
Why is Bryan always so mad? Look, what are you doing?
To be fair, Bryan made a really good reel.
He
You
did.
won't believe where he made it. Where'd you make
Where'd
the
you
reel?
make your reel for
the Whittier Comic Fest?
Oh, outside Whittier Comic. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
So here's the
you
thing.
had time to make the reel. Where was that time?
Yeah, why don't you
Let me
talk
get to
more
the
about
point.
it?
Let me get to the point. So Eric Hauser, I believe is his
Yes.
last name.
Mhm.
He was one of the big promoters for Whittier Comic Fest.
Mhm.
Great guy. We had him on issue 172.5.
Awesome.
You were there for that.
Yes, I was. I organized.
Yeah,
it.
that you were there for. Shut your mouth. So we were there. Great guy. Great talk about Whittier Comic Fest and everything to look forward to on that one. And so I wanted to do my best to make sure that we can promote it as much as possible.
Yeah.
So as we were leaving Whittier Comic Fest, because you and I were there since like 9 in the morning prior to like the doors opening, everything. We stood there for like maybe 3 or 4 hours probably.
Yes.
You had to
Eric
leave
was-
3 and I was there for another extra hour.
Eric was really nice of us to let us in an hour early
Yeah.
before to get some footage.
So as we were walking out, it was me, Andy, Sarah, and John. We were walking out. Recorded myself for like maybe 20 seconds. Put together a 30-second reel. Crafted while I was in the restroom.
He was crafting and then crafted the reel.
They crafted the reel in about like 20 minutes. It took me 20 minutes to do it. It's a little bit slow on the phone.
Speaking of toilets,
What?
I totally forgot to mention.
No.
When we were at LA Comic-Con, I got blamed for somebody blowing up a toilet.
Oh, really?
I got blamed for it by the people walking in.
What?
Yeah, because I walked in and the toilet was already blown up. So then
Yeah.
I was like, well, I guess we gotta blow it up more. So then I went in, did my thing, and then somebody then went, whoa, that guy's really blowing up the bathroom. It smells. And I was like, I didn't do this.
That's not me.
This wasn't me.
This is why I
wasn't
didn't
me.
want to say it, because that led into that conversation.
It popped in my head.
That's oh my God.
It's
But
relevant.
anyways, I did that reel in like about like 20 minutes. It wasn't, that difficult to do.
It
It was a good reel. It got
Solid
some
reel.
views, and no, it was just to kind of help promote, because there was probably about 3 hours left of Whittier Comicfest as well. Everything that was in the exhibit in the community center, it didn't feel small. It felt very much alive and active.
Yeah.
And I will say this: the unique thing about Whittier Comicfest, which I you know what, in all honesty, you should have been there, because what was very unique about Whittier Comicfest was that there was a lot of diversity in the stuff that was there.
Yeah.
So we had the I forget his name, but we had an artist that would do oil-based paintings of Marvel characters. He had an original piece that was Mass Effect inspired.
That's pretty sick.
We had-
I saw some of those from the pictures you were posting.
Yeah. We got comic vendors, we had toy collectors, no Funko Pops. Was maybe like one or two
There
vendors.
was one booth that had Funkos, but, that
But
was
like
it.
very rare.
Oh yeah.
Very rare. And it was great because you also got to speak to I had the privilege to speak with Chuck oh my gosh.
Wendick? Oh my God.
Stop. Chuck Patton. I forget his Patton. I sorry if I butchered last name. But great guy. He was one of the animators or animated director for TMNT and Spawn, the HBO series. We had a 15-minute conversation, and that video will be posted soon on the YouTube channel. But you had a little more intimacy in who was there, which is really, really great. Yeah.
It was great.
You know what? And that's the cool part about those tinier, those more intimate cons, is that you do get to spend a little more time with the artists, with the comic book creators, with everybody else. Just because when you're at the larger events, everything's going a million miles a minute.
It is. That's the thing and we'll talk about LA Comic-Con in a bit. But because it was smaller, there was more intimacy in it, like of who you spoke to, what you were seeing, and everything. Granted, you could look through everything in about like half an hour to an hour, right? If you really wanted to spend your time looking through stuff, maybe an hour, right? But I think that it was the right setup. There was enough space for people to walk around with, and there were people that cosplayed as well.
That's cool.
It was a really cool event. Eric Hauser did a great job promoting everything and everything setting up. So we had conversations with him afterwards. Hopefully, cross your fingers, we might get something next year. In the summer.
We'll see.
We'll talk. Yeah. I think I might have mentioned it to you before.
Yeah.
Now, LA Comic-Con was this last weekend, right? And it felt bigger this year than last year.
A little
Not
bit.
because of the work that you put in getting the interviews. That was great.
I was exhausted.
It was exhausting.
There was a lot of stuff happening all at once. I remember when we went on Saturday.
Yeah, there was because there was a lot of signings that were happening all at once.
Because of what we were doing or everything else that was outside?
No, because there was even everything that was going on outside. Because I was even talking to Monica about it, and I go, the greatest part about a con, especially a larger con like LA Comic-Con, is the fact that everybody's con experience is different. And then she goes, well, what do you mean? And I go, well, it depends on what you went to the con for. I go, I talked to her about it, and I was like, you specifically went to the con to spend money. It was primarily
Monica.
Did she
buy anything?
Yeah,
she
she
bought
bought stickers.
a lot of stuff.
She bought a lot of stickers.
Yeah, she was buying like stickers, pins. The thing Monica really loves.
She lost track of how many times she slid a card. She said
She was like,
Dude,
I
she
don't-
hit it well because I didn't see her carry a single like.
no, that's the thing.
she had the jumbo bag.
Oh.
When she went to there was one podcast that they had talked to, and then they had gotten like this like really large bag because it was the only thing that was in there. She was just shoving a bunch of stuff in there, so you didn't actually see how much stuff she had. And then she started shoving things that were into my bag. So she was hiding.
Dude, what she has is a skill.
Like,
If you're ever,
she
if
was
you're able to
hiding
carry things and
her
not put
shopping
effort.
addiction very well.
Yeah.
But all she
was.
bought was stickers, huh?
No, she bought stickers. She bought a couple books. She bought because she had bought because
she opened up her little purse bag,
And it was
and
the
it was
TARDIS.
like, it was like
Stickers.
it was a bunch of stickers she got.
Yeah,
I thought she just got stickers.
No, because inside the thing she also had like she had like a shirt. She had a couple other things. Like she had bought a couple of things.
Yeah, Mandy bought a shirt. Mandy bought some earrings, and then
She bought some earrings as well.
She bought some stickers as well. Mandy bought some stickers as well too.
And she was more conservative this year. She bought a book. Forget about something about brains and butthead. She bought some stickers and that was it. I think she was.
The book is from the guys that try to contact us.
Oh,
That book,
really?
the book that has the drawing in it.
The butthead book.
Yes,
Dope.
that's the guys that are that want to do an interview with us. Yeah, those guys are pretty cool. They did a shout out as well. Yeah, I mean, honestly, there was a lot of really cool stuff. We ended up meeting up with the Mesa Bros while we were there.
Yeah.
What was it? We ended up meeting up with Junior. We ended up meeting up, like, it was so interesting to kind of, because we were talking about it on the ride to LA Comic-Con, and we were like, dang, there's a lot of people that we've like interviewed that are all going to be here. And it was so funny because honestly, I think because we had Cece, we also had, what is it?
Brittany was there.
Brittany was there as well.
We were busy, and she was mostly doing on the.
But that's what
Cece had a panel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she had a panel.
Yeah, she also had a panel. But I think what was it? But that's what I meant by it. It really depends on what exactly you came for, because they came to do a panel and to do cosplay. They didn't really want to walk around the floor because I mean the Mesa Bros, we saw them when we walked in. When we were leaving an hour later,
They were still out there.
Yeah.
they had said we just walked into the main hall. We were outside for the last like hour and a half.
So they were getting just shots of every cosplay.
Which also George kicked butt on those shots.
Those pictures are beautiful.
They are
that he
so
took.
nice
Yeah.
of the photo. I don't know. Did you get a chance to look at the
I
Mesa
saw the
Bros
video
stuff?
footage. They also shot of it pretty well. No, they've got George has a good eye. If you haven't checked out
Brian's
that
like,
issue,
it was all good, but I got some critiques.
no. George, because we had him on
George gets paid.
175. We had him on issue 175, and we talked about how he has like an eye for photography.
He
Like,
does.
He has a great eye for photography. There's no doubt that he did a great job with what he was doing.
Yeah.
But this brings me to the topic of the conversation of like the legitimacy of LA Comic Con, right?
Boop.
Oh my gosh.
It's fun.
It brings to mind the legitimacy of LA Comic Con. And the reason why I wanted to talk about Whittier Comic Fest and LA Comic Con in the same topic was because I'm going to be honest with you. I feel that if we weren't blessed with the opportunity,
#bless.
if we weren't blessed with the opportunity of getting press passes to cover LA Comic Con the way we did, I probably wouldn't spend money on LA Comic Con.
I told Monica told me the same thing. She goes, we got in for free, and
No. Don't say free.
Fine. We got in under privilege.
Yes.
Yeah.
For free.
We have to cover.
Well, yes, we are.
We're
we got
covering.
press badges.
Yes.
For free.
I mean, we didn't. what I'm saying
We
is
had to
for
work.
we
We
were working. I mean,
Did we get paid?
in all fairness, I had made a schedule for us and interviews that started at 9:30 when the con opened, and we didn't finish until almost 4 o'clock.
Some D-hole bumped into Nick, and he dropped his coffee.
I was so mad.
I
So
never
that
seen.
was
I never
so-
seen Nick so just infuriated all at once.
When I called you prior to getting to LA Comic Con, I'm just like,
I was
crap.
already
Like, I
done.
know Nick's gonna get angry at me because
he was already mad, but it was because the guy. Watch, go ahead and tell it. Yeah.
So I'm trying to get the footage.
First of all, calm down. I can already see
Yeah,
the
no.
vein popping out
Well,
of your
because
forehead.
he shelled out for coffee. That's the thing.
No, 'cause
No,
I bought
you
because I
shelled out for LA Convention Center coffee.
no, I didn't.
No.
We went to Starbucks.
We went to Starbucks
Oh,
before.
Okay,
We
so you
went to
shelled
Starbucks.
out. No, never mind. I'm gonna say it. Go for it.
So we bought Starbucks before,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, cool. Let's get some
We're all,
Starbucks.
yeah, we're all.
So we all got our Starbucks. We
Yeah.
got our Starbs, and then
What did
once
you order? That's important.
quad espresso.
I was gonna say
Over
what's
ice.
What's Nick's?
That's done. No,
What's
that's all I
Nick's
needed to know.
Quad
Starbucks?
quad
No, you're
espresso.
done. Don't say it.
I
Don't say it.
got. Well, I just got a shaken espresso, but I got a grande.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're
But-
basic.
Yeah.
He's
Brown sugar.
No, it's fine. It's great. That's
Tastes
great.
like fall.
No, you're
Yeah,
basic.
basic.
You're basic. Basic.
No, mine was.
Nice.
Actually, you should really try it. It's really nice.
what is
Quad espresso.
It's a quad
I don't
espresso
think I can
over
do a quad
ice.
espresso.
It's a quad espresso
Yeah.
over ice with 4 pumps of the white mocha,
This guy cares about your health.
and then what was it? And then the sweet cream
Monica
foam on the
does.
top.
Yeah.
I'm a bad influence.
Yeah. She's gonna be mad at you when she's listening to this.
Yeah, I
like-
know, but no, but honestly, like,
Pauses
because
the show at
throughout
her
the
job.
no,
Nick.
because throughout the con, she
Yeah.
was even going because she got a lesser one, and she only got
A
2
triple?
shots.
Oh.
She only got 2 shots of
a
the.
double.
No, she only got 2 shots of the
Yeah.
pump, and then she was like, "I like it more like this," and I tried it, and I was like, "Oh, that is pretty good."
Mhm.
But that's besides the point.
But you took like 3 sips.
Yeah, so literally, because I was driving, so I didn't get a chance to like drink it. Then we got into the convention center, and then we made our way over.
Pause.
Huh?
Pause.
What?
You can drive and watch stuff, but you can't drive and drink coffee.
I was talking.
That's true.
I was
So
talking
you
a lot.
can't drive and drink coffee and talk.
No, because I'm using my mouth for something. Can you?
His mouth is already being.
Hold up.
Can you?
You were saying?
It's no. It's my. Honestly, it is. I think it is my ADHD. I couldn't. No, I legitimately. I had 2 things to focus on, and that was it. Like that was where my.
That's where your
attention-
mind goes to?
It was. I swear to God, I was driving.
Well, because we didn't hit traffic too bad.
yeah, because we were driving. We
On the
did hit
freeway,
traffic
we
on the
were-
freeway.
we were cruising.
And we were cruising the whole way, never hit really traffic. And then I was talking to them, and then we were talking about game plans.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we had gotten in, I just grabbed my cup, and then as we were walking in, we then had to figure out where to go. So I was more concerned about that, and I'd never drank my coffee.
So you park. You're about to drink your coffee.
I never drank it. I still
Okay, so
didn't
you
drink
park. You walk out of the
Takes
car
his
with
coffee.
your coffee.
it. Yeah, because I almost forgot it.
Oh,
Remember?
that's right. Yeah,
I almost forgot it.
He had to reposition the parking because he was a little too.
I was a
far.
little too forward.
Yeah.
Okay. So you
So-
walk out of your car.
Yeah, and so then we have the badges already, but we're walking in, and apparently no one informed
Knew.
anyone what press
Press-
does
Yeah.
or means, because the whole time we were there, they were like, okay,
I have no idea.
All attendees, all people go into the general entrance, and then we're like, well, we're press, so
Like,
we
where do we
asked
go?
we asked security, and they're like, let me ask someone.
Yeah, they were
Like,
like, I
yeah.
haven't seen a press all day.
Yeah,
Or I don't know where press is
like
supposed to go.
because they knew how to handle like attendees, but they knew how to handle people that have are in the exhibit. They know how to handle staff, obviously, as well too. But no one knew
How
what
to
to
do
tell
press.
press. That's the thing.
But the thing is
But
that
that was
it
the same issue we had last year.
That's the thing,
It's really weird. So besides that, so then we get up, I go to the restroom,
Mhm.
and then and then when I leave the restroom, I'm recording.
Pause.
Yeah,
By this point, you have been out of your car for the last 5 minutes.
maybe 10.
15
And at
minutes.
no point did you ever think to consider to take a sip of your coffee.
No.
No, I was trying to hustle.
Yeah, that and you said you were talking to Bryan, or you texted him.
I was
No, you had called. Oh, no.
I called you, and then I was talking to Monica,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And then I called you.
and
But
yeah,
this is
and
after you dropped your coffee.
no, this is before. Then we made it inside. I had Monica hold my coffee. I went to the restroom, so I was in there for like 10 minutes. Then I got out, and then I started recording, and then they said, "Oh, press can go all the way to the top of the stairs.
Yeah, but we just can't get in.
We just can't get in."
Yeah.
And then I waited all the way to the top of the stairs.
And then security was telling us like, oh yeah,
You're not gonna get in until 10.
until 10, but the thing
And then
opens at
9:30. Yeah, and then the guy was like, "Yeah, that guy's wrong." So then I'm trying to look, and I'm kind of trying to see like, okay, so because I'm looking at like the email, and I'm kind of trying to figure out, okay, what booth is is our first interview at, and I'm doing the count, and I'm like, okay, cool. So as soon as we go in, we got to book right and go all the way down and everything like that. So as I'm looking, I'm standing still. I'm literally standing still. I have my coffee in one hand. I'm looking down the thing. I'm wearing white shoes.
Yeah.
Maybe this is why Nick has trust issues with having to move around so much.
What do you
The
mean?
one moment you decide to stand still, something goes wrong.
Yeah, maybe. And then literally, I'm looking this way, and the guy just, boom, runs straight into me. My coffee explodes because I'm holding it right here. He crushes it into my stomach. The whole thing falls out of my hand, splashes all over my white shoes.
Oh, that's why they were dirtier.
That's why they were kind of brown.
Mm.
And I was like, and I didn't want to yell at him. I wanted to yell at him, but he
Yeah.
was also press. And I was like, and the guy was like, I'm sorry. And then he ran off. And
Yeah.
I was like, you son of a.
Yeah, it was a full coffee. You
It was
can
a
tell.
full coffee,
Yeah.
and it spilled all over the floor. And I was like, oh my God. I was really enjoying it. And I literally just went
3 sips you got.
I got like 1, 2, 3 crash. Full coffee all over the convention, all over that carpet. And then
what I didn't like is that the guy just like kind of was like, sorry, and then just walks away. Didn't like try to be like, are you okay? Oh, I'm so sorry. And then maybe like,
hey man, how much was it?
Yeah,
was it like
$5?
Yeah. Like for me, if I would have like crushed somebody's coffee, I would have been like, dude, let me Zelle you.
Yeah.
Or let me like Venmo you like $5
So
to go buy another one.
I'm gonna say this.
It's convention coffee, but at least it's somewhere down.
Yeah, someone was courteous about like, oh,
yeah,
my bad. Let me take care of that for you.
Yeah, and in my head, I was so furious.
Yeah.
I was like, because I think you heard me.
No, I heard you. Yeah.
Where I was like, just go.
Yeah.
I just stopped and I was like, leave.
Yeah. And so then like he picks up his cup. He's going to the trash can. I'm like, dude, did you just knock your coffee down? He goes, yeah. Just, no smile. No sort of like try to like cope with like what just happened.
No joke.
Up, yeah,
no joke.
Like,
no
Nick
nothing.
was like, yeah. Just like,
and I was so pissed.
No,
I was also because I hadn't had my coffee yet, so I haven't had any caffeine. So I'm not.
The con's about to open.
The con is about to open. Not only that, but also he messed up my white shoes. Like I was trying to scrub out.
Have they been cleaned or no?
Dude, I tried to scrub out that coffee, but because it's been like it was in there all day, they're like stained.
Just
like,
get the white paint
brown.
that goes on it. I'm gonna say this, going alongside the story you told, right? So
you also spilled coffee at the con?
No. It was with one of the interviews that we had, how they were acknowledging how we were very like intimate with them in terms of like asking them the questions and not rushing it and everything like that. I will say that one of the things that I do feel we do a good job in is making sure, especially this year, how we handled the responsibilities of like going forward with these interviews. Right. We knew what our strengths were. We didn't overstep on anything. We were just kind of like, I handled the interviews in terms of you and I. We did.
I messed up on my.
I wasn't gonna bring that up, but I will say
I messed up because he was like, "Why don't you introduce it?"
I didn't want to take them all. That's why. I just
then, but the thing was that I was already mentally like prepared to just talk to their, because that's what I kind of been doing all day.
Yeah.
I made a lot of friends. And I was just talking to PR people all day.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of like it was a lot of background stuff. And honestly, I was like, okay, that's fine. And I would prefer that just because I kind of wanted just one person talking to everybody, because
that's how it should be.
Yeah, because if it was like me talking to somebody and then during the interview Rene went to go talk to them or anything like that, that established conversation hasn't already been. Like, there's no rapport. Yeah. I've been talking to these people for at least 2 or 3 days where it's like, hey, this is what's going on. This is what's going. So they already kind of knew who I was, because I think we went up to a couple of them. They were like, Nick, right? And I go, yeah. And they were like, awesome. We'll go ahead and set you up. We'll do all these other things. And it worked out really well. So at that point, I was kind of like, okay, well, I can't necessarily talk to the PR people while interviewing. So I'm just going to let them go.
I will ask one thing from you next year.
What?
When we do go, when you introduce yourself to the people, don't just be like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm Nick, all sorts of stuff. Introduce us both, because the feeling I got because I was the one handling the Street Fighter 6 interview, and then the one with oh my gosh, the SG Blaze as well with the Last Dominion, the novel.
I kept saying we.
You kept saying we, but the thing was, for whatever reason, I kept thinking that I was like the
dancing monkey,
not the dancing monkey, the egotistic reporter. Who like I let other people do my talking. I'm just in front of the camera because I didn't get to talk to any of the PR people. I was just talking to the actual guests.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That's your own insecurity.
That is my own insecurity. I don't know how to help you. Like,
I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah,
you kept saying we, which was good. It's just, I like my own insecurity is like.
Yeah, because at no point did I say I. Like, I will be doing this or anything like that. I made sure to go like we, and then when I was talking to the PR people, I introduced myself. And then once they were like, cool, let's grab everybody else. I go, okay, cool.
I just got to make
Bryan,
sure that we find a way.
Rene,
yes.
This is everybody else. And then they were like, okay, cool. And then I let you guys introduce yourselves, and then I started talking to everybody else.
So I'm Rene, the real nerd.
I'm the actual face.
I'm here for the credentials.
So the one thing I will say is in terms of how we handle the approach on the interviews, I feel like we were very well mannered, and we took the time to be a little more down to earth with a lot of the people, which is I can't say about some other reporters, which is just kind of like, kind of like quick and easy. Guy that spilled the coffee, what was he rushing for?
Oh no.
He was an exhibitor. I'm not sure if he was a press or exhibitor. He was doing something. I was
whatever.
I saw red.
Do you remember what happened in the last 10 minutes?
He's lucky I didn't lunge at him.
Yeah, yeah. Nick was like holding back a lot. I can tell.
Like at that point, I was like, I can't get kicked out in the first 5 minutes.
We just got here.
We just got kicked out. I can't get kicked out right now. So I'm just gonna let it go. And then as soon as that happened, the con went really well. I'm super happy.
Monica felt so bad for you too. She's like, "Here, have mine."
Have mine,
and then you're
it's
like,
not
"No, it's
quad."
No. Well,
hers was a quad too.
Was it?
Yeah, she got exactly the same thing I did.
She was like, she was like, "Here, you need it. You're gonna do interviews." He's like, "No, it's fine." And she's like, "No, drink it." And he drank it. He finished it. Gave back the cup. Opens his bag. Pulls out a Monster and chugs that. And she's like.
How long have you been dating Monica?
2 years.
Does she not know that you're a hydration fiend?
I
made that comment a month ago, and I already knew.
Yeah, I have drinks on drinks.
It was more of like she sacrificed her coffee thinking that you needed it when all this long.
Sorry, babe.
He had a Monster.
That was just my appetizer.
No, because so I had planned it where I was gonna drink the coffee, I was gonna chug that bad boy down, and then by the end, and then that was gonna suffice me until the end of the day.
Yeah.
Then I was gonna chug the Monster in the middle of the day to boost me up.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. I had to change plans, but that's besides the point. I was super happy that we got to reach out to a lot of really cool people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't get a whole lot of time on the convention floor,
but the time that we got was well worth it.
True.
The interviews are one thing, but I will say that at the time that we did spend on the convention floor, there are some complaints that I will kind of put out there that I want to highlight next to Whittier Comicfest that I feel like it does right. LA Comic Con, for the price that it was,
right,
is too much, especially when a lot of the vendors.
How much is it for one ticket?
I think it was like a little under $100.
It was around 100.
It was 100
because
plus $30 in parking.
Yeah,
or 50 in certain areas.
Well, because remember Lewis had said that he had got his on sale and it was 80.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, and
I remember though. I mean, that's the thing is that I remember when WonderCon was becoming a thing in Anaheim. I remember buying my tickets for Saturday and Sunday for easily like $50-$40.
Yeah, but now conventions are becoming popular.
Yeah.
But the thing is that you had this also complaint last year as well that you just don't want to see Funko everywhere.
Yeah.
And granted,
every booth selling Funko.
Every booth is selling Funko, and it's like, great. I don't really care much about Funko. My biggest complaint with a lot of the vendors that were on the floor was that almost no one really had anything grand to show, and I don't know if that's LA Comic Con's floor planning.
What do you mean by that?
In terms of if you really want to advertise what you have, show something up that'll make it pop. So one of the biggest memories I have for.
Do you mean the Millennium Falcon?
Dude, I couldn't even tell it was a Millennium Falcon.
I saw it when we were upstairs.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell from up close. But the example I was going to bring up was, I think it was 2 years ago when we went to LA Comic Con. There was a Fallout vendor. It was the Wastelanders.
I don't remember
venue, but it was super cool because they had a giant shelf with all the Fallout guns, and they had power armor and stuff like that, and that popped out of everything else. But I don't know if it's the floor planning that LA Comic Con had, where a lot of the vendors didn't have that space to really show off a lot of it or make some sort of presentation.
According to what Sean was saying, because Sean had gone Friday, he went to go get the badges.
Yeah,
and also to enjoy the con. But he went on Friday, and what he was telling me is because they told them that they had to postpone the opening of the con an hour.
Yeah.
They didn't open up the con on time, and then they had to postpone it an hour. And I guess Sean was then walking, and he got mixed in with a group of exhibitors, and the guard and the security didn't notice.
Yeah.
And he just walked in.
Oh wow.
And what ended up happening was that Sean walked into the floor, and everybody was still setting up, and it was already time for them to go. So I'm assuming there was a lot of stuff that wasn't either on time. I'm assuming because all of those things, So, okay, when you set up a booth at the convention center, I cannot set up my booth.
Mhm.
If I have some kind of like a stand or anything like that, or if I put anything at my booth besides like the bars
Mhm.
and my things, it's an actual union job. Like it's a union that has to come do
no,
it.
I know someone that does that.
So it's a union that has to come do it. So I'm assuming what happened is that they got backed up. Something must have happened. Something didn't come in on time, or somebody's booth wasn't set up on time, or didn't get electricity at
So
the
do you
right
think
time.
that the booths look minimal because of that?
I think that they didn't. I think that they were behind, and a lot of them, because some of the booths got moved because there were some people that didn't show. And then their booth got lost because they were then offering it up because the girls went to one booth and they were moving their booth to a bigger area.
So that
In
was
the
one of
middle
the
of the
issues
con.
because we went to Artist Alley at the end and I bought this cool watercolored Godzilla print from this lady.
Also, if you're going to a con, just straight up, because I didn't tell this to Monica and I told her afterwards. Don't buy the first thing you see.
We told you that.
Yeah.
We both,
Yeah.
Renee and I looked at you. She's like, "Did you tell Monica
Hell
number one
no.
rule?"
I've told Mandy that, and she bought
But
the
she
first
was
thing
with
she saw.
she was with two other people. Like, come on.
who were
Yeah.
not well trained on conventions.
Anyway, if you go to a con, don't buy the first thing you see. Walk the floor, do a lap, then come back to the things that you want.
Are we having issues?
No,
with
it's
him?
just it didn't. Is your battery? What's your battery at?
My battery's like at 5%.
Okay.
That's probably why. So we got to wrap it up soon. Anyways, back to just to kind of wrap up the thought. The thing-
it did
Yeah,
so much.
It went dark.
So let's wrap it up real quick. The main point I wanted to bring up was that LA Comic Con I felt got a little too big, and there's just not enough presentation when it came to a lot of the vendors.
Right.
Artist Alley was very minimal as well. I don't know.
I wasn't. Nothing popped out. At me at
Nothing
Artist
did, right?
Alley. Yeah.
I mean, I saw a couple people that I've seen in previous conventions, but nothing like doof, like big.
I bought
Like,
dice.
And I think it was mostly filled up. Yeah, but how many dice vendors were there?
2.
There were like I counted 4.
I bought fudge again.
I did
Oh,
buy
fudge is
I
great.
bought fudge this year. I didn't buy
Confection,
fudge
yeah.
last
Oh,
year.
what'd you think
I
of
still
the
have
fudge?
fudge at home. Why are we getting distracted?
Sorry,
Stop.
dude.
His
I
battery's
have-
dying.
I have fudge at home too.
Oh my god.
it's
Okay,
gone.
well, anyway.
I have turtles too.
Stop. So, so the main point I wanted to get to was that LA Comic Con I felt like got a little too big. I do feel that it is way overpriced for what it should be. And yeah, Whittier Comic Fest, look, I get it. It's small. It's more intimate. There might not be a lot of things out there, but if you guys really wanted the kind of convention feel that, you used to get back in the day, I think that Whittier Comic Fest did a better job.
I can see that. I mean, that's the thing with these smaller cons, especially ones that are well put on, because there are some other smaller cons that aren't organized as well as they could be.
I did feel better spending my money at Comicfest because you're supporting local artists and
Right.
stuff like that. But if anything, I do like the variety at LA Comic Con. I mean, we got stuff from a booth called Geeky and Kinky. And it was super funny, super great. I got a bunch of stickers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
I got Doggy Play Scooby. look 'em
Shaggy and Scooby.
Oh,
No,
also,
no,
oh,
Rule
hold
34.
on, real quick. When you look them up, because I know somebody's gonna do it. It's Geeky and Kinky, not Kinky and Geeky. I fell into that mistake,
Ooh.
and I got something I wasn't
Did
expecting.
you incognito it?
No, but
Did it
the
rip?
camera died.
Woo! And that brings us to the end of this show, ladies and gentlemen.
camera
Thank
die?
you so much
Yeah,
for.
it died.
They're not watching me anymore, so
Yeah.
it's just a voice in the head. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us here at Keeping Up with the Nerds issue 176. If you guys are interested in finding out more about us, go check out our website, keepingupwiththenerds.com, for all the up-to-date information.
He's talking right now.
Check out our socials: Instagram, Facebook, X.com. Check out our YouTube channel, Keeping Up with the Nerds. So
Come
that
over on
way.
my side. You feel my seat. I'll go over there.
Oh,
Come here. Come here.
No,
Yes, come
I'll
on.
be the voice.
Close it
I'll
out.
be
Yeah, go on.
I don't even know if my camera's still alive.
Oh, well, check it right now.
Honestly, I have no idea.
I think it might be dead too. Anyway,
Oh well.
check out our YouTube, Keeping Up with the Nerds. Subscribe, like the video. Let us know what you guys think of any of the conventions. You guys have any thoughts on that? And check out our audio platforms. Don't be a Nick and drive around watching videos.
I'm cool.
Stop supporting. Stop doing that. Would you print a car? You were that kid, huh? That said, yes, I can print a car.
I was watching anime earlier before getting here.
LimeWire, baby. With that said, let's go ahead and sign off. This has been Keeping Up with the Nerds, issue 176. My name is Bryan,
Nick.
Rene.
signing out from Undercity Comics. We'll see you all next time.
Bye.